to gray and not there when the sun doesn't shine and it's dark in the sky. When the ashes fall, I'll be by your side. When the fire burns and there's nowhere to turn, I am with you through it all. I'll catch you when you fall. I'll come running when you call. When the ashes fall, oh, when the ashes fall. In times of need, you only need to ask me. If you have me, then I am all you need. I'll bleed for you, I'll bleed for you. I'll be the light in the dark and be there when it falls apart. When the ashes fall, I'll be by your side. When the fire burns and there's nowhere to turn, I am with you through it all. I'll catch you when you fall. I'll come running when you call. When the ashes fall, when the ashes fall, and when they come for you, just hold on tight. I'll chase away all the fear, for I am near, and your voice I hear. Oh, when the ashes fall, I'll be by your side. When the fire burns and there's nowhere to turn, I am with you through it all. I'll catch you when you fall. I'll come running when you call. When the ashes fall, when the ashes fall.
Yes, sir, man. You already know what time it is. We are back here to serve some more game on the ground for them hungry hounds who just got the pound and are ready for the next round. So, with that being said, make sure y'all grab your snacks, y'all drinks, weed, whatever the case may be, because we're going to jump right into this episode. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get something set up here real quick. I just figured I would do something else instead of what the title said. So, if y'all give me a minute. Where is it at? Should be right around here. But anyways, the title says one thing, but I decided that we're going to do something different. Oh, you know what? It's not even on here. I'm tweaking. I got to go to the Horton website. But yeah, man, we're going to be checking out some more Andrew Tate, that emergency meeting that he did. And we're going to continue that where we left off at. The next stage. And y'all got to remember, bro, there's ads on Rumble. You're going to have to bear with me on that part. But, bro. Oh, that's an ad. No wonder why I'm tweaking. Let's talk about right down here. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up. Let me actually change this title real quick. What it do? What it do? There we go. Had to change the title real quick. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to be checking out the rest of that Andrew Tate emergency meeting tonight. So let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up. Boom, just like that. All right. Dude, there's no way that shit just happened, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, dude, man, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get it reset up again. Get it reset up. You can't make this shit up. Please, I hope it kept my spot, bro. Fucking ads. Skip. Would have stopped it. You would have stopped it. 43 minutes. All right. Okay, now let's try this again. Let's try this again. There we go. Finally, dude. You gotta love minor inconveniences. All right, let's get into it. Take that shit off.
Leprechaun's gonna bring me gold. You can't even find a leprechaun to fuck, let alone bring you gold. If you see a leprechaun in the club, a midget bitch, she'll still reject you. You think she's gonna give you any fucking money? She'll even suck your pee-pee. And you can sit here and you can blame the system, blame the banks, blame the Jews. Which Jew came to your house and stopped you going to the gym? Because you got skinny ass arms, you look like a bitch to me. So which Jew stopped you going to the gym? Oh, but the Jews control the media and the media make the women not listen. They make the women not listen to you because they fucking listen to me. You know why? The guns, nigger.
No way.
There's no fucking Jew that can hold you down. There's no system that can hold you down. There's no woman that can hold you down. Nothing can hold you down if you're a fucking winner. If you take action and you move first, nothing can pin you down. Nothing. You're allowing them to beat you. They are breaking your spirit. They are making you quit. They're making you give up. It doesn't matter what they tell women. It doesn't matter what feminist bullshit. It doesn't matter. None of it matters if you're a fucking hero. If you're a hero, you can resist. That's the point. That's the masculine essence. The history books are written about men like me, like Napoleon, like Genghis fucking Khan, who said, no, we are going to fight. There is no leprechaun who's going to bring you gold.
He's not even lying, bro. Nobody is legit coming into your house and keeping you from going to the gym. Nobody is coming into your house and keeping you as a slave in the system. Nobody is coming to your house and telling you you can't do this and you can't do that. Nobody is doing that. You keep yourself from doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. You keep yourself from doing the things that you know you're supposed to be doing. You keep yourself from doing the things that are healthy for you because, ooh, it's healthy, it tastes good. Come on, bro. You can't make this up.
Just to bring you up to speed, these guys thought a leprechaun was going to bring them gold, but they came and found a leprechaun.
Oh, that old belief. Yeah, a leprechaun's going to bring me gold because ex-politician is now in office. That one?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm fully aware of that. But that isn't how we made it. I don't remember being completely flat broke under, who was the prime minister when we got rich? David Cameron. I don't remember him sending a leprechaun to bring me gold. No, I remember doing it my fucking self.
I remember escaping Romanian jail under fucking Biden.
Yeah, under Biden when that thing was just...
We didn't sit around going, if Trump wins, he'll get us out of jail. We fucking got ourselves out of fucking jail with our power level. Not just our real world power level.
Our real
World power level. Our chief. I was right when I told you what was going to happen. You need to listen to me. I've never lied to you. I am right when I tell you that your power level in the coming decade will be more important than your Instagram followers, more important than your YouTube subs. In some ways, it will be more important than the dollars in your bank. Power level is everything. If you knew what I know, you would understand. But it is not my job to tell you why. It is my job to give you a fair chance to believe. For the same reason, God himself doesn't appear in front of you and say, yes, I exist. It is the faith, the act of faith, which affords you the grace of salvation. Without it, you don't deserve it. That's the exact point. And that's why you have to move first. Guys, I'm going to play this clip one more time. It's extremely important. Listen to what I say.
You know, I think a lot of reasons why God doesn't just poof out of nowhere and say, yeah, I'm here, I'm real, is because people are lazy to believe. Now, you might think that sounds, man, how are you lazy to believe? People are lazy to believe. And the reason why they're lazy to believe is because they're too lazy to follow the laws, the set of laws and rules that God has for people, that he made for nature to follow. Believe it or not, people are a part of nature. Our bodies were made from the earth. And so a lot of people are just lazy to believe. They're too lazy to put in the work to make sure they're following the law that God has. And so that's why a lot of people deny it. That's why a lot of people deny him, because they're too lazy. Oh man, I got to make sure that I'm not doing this, instead of just not caring about what they're doing and doing it anyways.
And I want you to look in the mirror after this emergency meeting and admit that I was right and that you fell for the trap. I decided to do this emergency meeting because I want to be able to come back to it later. Halfway through next year, when I said nothing's going to change and all your hopes and dreams are going to fall flat, I'm going to play this emergency meeting on an emergency meeting. I'm going to tell you guys. Told you. You sat around thinking it's all going to be fine. Told you. You were waiting for it to rain gold from the sky. Never came, did it? Told you. This is a massive told you so. So in July of next year, I can say, you sat around on your ass praying for fuck knows what, Trump, Elon, aliens, a leprechaun, gold from the sky, who fucking knows? But none of it came, did it? Because you're still in the same fucking room with the same shit girlfriend on the same broken ass laptop. Broke. Nothing changed. And I'm going to remind you of the fact that I told you to get rid of all that bullshit hope from your brain and get focused and knuckle down and work. And you can either waste these next 6 months before I talk to you and remind you of the fact that I was right, or you can use them. If you use them, when I play that video, you're going to be happy. If you waste them, when I play that video, you're going to be sad. But I would argue that I'm right. And if I'm wrong, then you win anyway. So what's there to worry about? Win-win. It's go time, gentlemen. It truthfully is. And I think that this little argument online should have highlighted that to you. If only you listened to me. Now, let me say something to you guys. Based on what we've learned so far in this emergency meeting about how important it is to act first. Do you know what winners do? Winners are constantly searching for opportunities. Winners are looking, trying to find. We're scouting, we're foraging, we're looking. How can I win here? How can I make some money? We're always searching. I remember before I was globally renowned, when I was a fringe micro celebrity on the internet, people found me and they believed in me. And they're like, have you heard of this guy, Andrew Tate? He only has 4,000 followers, but he's really smart. And I believe in him. And I'm going to join his program. Do you have any idea how high their power level is now? Do you have any idea how much money they've made now? Do you have any idea how much money they've made in Bitcoin when I was telling them to buy it at $2,000?
How much their life has changed, what shape they're in.
Do you have any idea how fantastic their life is? Because they were looking for me. Neo is looking for Morpheus. Morpheus isn't looking for Neo. Neo's looking for him. And now, I'm arguably one of the most famous men on the planet. Everybody knows my name. Everybody knows I've offered the path out. Everybody. And you're still sitting there going, when a winner would have found me.
That's crazy, bro. People still sit around and doubt. I mean, if you're somebody that's in the real world, then you would see personally firsthand the amount of testimonials from other people in there of how much money they've made from being in there, from following the directions that and the instructions that they give to make money. There's a lot of people in there who really do make money in the real world because they're learning and they're applying what they learn. But y'all still sit around and, come on, bro. How much more proof do you need for you to finally say, okay, let me give this a shot. And even then, you shouldn't look for proof. If it looks appealing to you, which I don't see why it wouldn't, check it out. And don't just check it out for like 2 days and say, oh, this isn't work, it's BS and all this stuff. Nah. Give it a few months because, once again, it's a university. It's not how to make money in 2 days. It's a university. You got to learn how to do things and then start learning how to apply them in your life. So give it like, I'd say, 6 months to a year. And if you don't like it after that, there's no harm. Like, you can legit cancel a subscription at any time. But if you see the profit in it, keep going.
Before I was even easy to find and join, you are now being slapped in the face with an opportunity and still not taking action. And you wonder why you fucking lose. You know what's so great about success, gentlemen? And I want you to keep this in mind. Success is the cure-all revenge to everything. You know that ex who really upset you, who broke your heart, and she has a new man now and she seems happy? She wouldn't be happy if you got a lot richer. If you got a bunch richer after you broke up and in better shape and famous, if she saw you and goes, wow, he didn't have a six-pack and arms like that when I was with him. He didn't drive a car like that when I was with him. Look at him now. I really wish I didn't leave him and go with this other guy. I wish I stayed with him. Before you know it, she'd hate her current husband and want you back. Success is the best revenge. It's the best revenge on your school teachers who didn't believe in you. It's the best revenge on your boss who used to boss you around. It's the best revenge on all those women who don't fucking reply to you anymore. It's the revenge on everyone. It's the cure-all, the silver bullet. The only thing you have to focus on is winning. If you win everything. You don't have to play all these little games. You don't have to try and get your ex back or upset or be petty or send her stupid fucking messages. You need to fucking get rich. Then all of the work is done.
And you know what's crazy is you becoming successful to people who doubted you and never believed in you and told you that you was just going to be working a dead-end job for the rest of your life. You becoming successful is like a slap in the face to them, which is crazy. But the reason why it's like that, though, is because they have to admit that they were wrong. And there's so many people out there that have such a hard time admitting that they're wrong. That's a fact.
I automatically win in every scenario because of how successful I am. If I break up with a woman, I win. I win because she will never get another me.
Look at all the people who were laughing, running accounts, lying about us when you were in prison, thought this was your downfall. All the people who make documentaries, the rise and fall of Andrew Tate. Do you remember this? How do you think they feel now? No one knows who the fuck they are.
We win. We win. Success is the ultimate final victory in all things. Don't you want revenge on the people who didn't believe in you? Don't you want revenge on your enemies? Don't you want revenge on everybody who abandoned you? People who thought you were worth nothing and worthless? Don't you want them to finally feel the sting of regret? Don't you want them to come across your Instagram profile after a few short years, see the life you're living and the man you've become, and to fucking hate themselves? Don't you want your exes begging? Nothing makes me happier than the girls I haven't seen in years popping up again begging for another shot. There's nothing more beautiful than them messaging you, been a while, fucking skank, shut up. It certainly has.
Man, that's facts, bro. That's facts. There are going to be people in your life that have decided to walk out of your life because they thought that you were going to fail, or they just thought that they didn't want nothing to do with you no more, which is cool because everybody has the freedom to make their own choices and decisions, right? But when you become successful, and you become rich, them same people who walked out of your life because they thought that you wasn't going to do nothing, guess what they going to do? They're going to start trying to get back into your good graces. And it's just like, nah, go ahead and stay over there where you went. I thought you said the grass was greener on the other side. Go ahead, keep grazing on that brown grass because mine's greener now. Who's laughing?
Yeah, and it's going to be a longer while after that.
That's winning. And you can win one way. Success is the only possible route to revenge. And if you go through life without taking revenge on those who wronged you, you're a perpetual perma-victim.
Yeah, and also it's legal, clean, happy revenge. I mean, people are vengeful people. When you hear all these stupid stories of idiots or murdering their old friends, or people beating people up who owe them money, or people, attacking women who don't like them, people shooting up their school. This is a misdirected use of force. It is a misdirected use of force. The fucking losers, and that's what they are, losers, who Andrew and I hate and do not condone. The losers who do things like shoe up their school. All right, now you're in prison for the rest of your life or dead. You misdirected your anger. Because let me tell you something. You didn't like the football players who picked on you. You didn't like the women who rejected you. I get that you hated school, but the clean, legal, happy way to live the rest of your life in joy and get revenge is to become successful. If the skinny guy who got picked on for being whatever he is in high school somehow became a banking executive with millions of dollars and big arms and a six-pack and a luxury fucking Maybach with a driver to drive him around in, 99% of those student athletes who made no money, all of those women who got fat and got ugly will be like, I went to school with that guy. I once said, and I mean it, that the most
He said, I went to school with that guy. Or it's going to be like, yeah, I used to work with that guy. One of the two. Then quote, I used to, not, I still know him. No, I used to. Notice that I used to. And it blows my mind how people who sit around and whether they walk out on you or they take advantage of you or whatever the case may be, and then they turn around and see how successful you get, think that you are going to let them back in. That blows my mind. Because it's like, do you not remember how you left or how you even did me? Come on now.
Interesting fact about thousands of people's lives is I once knew a man named Tristan Tate. I once knew him. I went to school with him. I dated him. He took me on a date. I had dinner with him. I was in the same pub as Tristan Tate. He grew up in my hometown. People so far detached from me that I wouldn't even be able to put a name to a face have an interesting story in their lives. It's not their job. It's not their wife.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom.
Man.
I left my iPad on my iPad cord.
Shut up.
It's not the vacation they took. It's, one time I was at Yates and Tristan Tate bought me a drink. That's it. The most interesting fact about thousands of people's lives is an interaction, a chance, brief interaction they had with Andrew Tate or Tristan Tate. And that is a good feeling. That's an extremely good feeling. I see it all the time. I see it in YouTube comments. I see it on posts on X. Oh, I met this guy once. He was here. I don't even remember being there. What's it Bison says in Street Fighter? He says, because you came to my whole village and massacred my family and you don't even remember. Chun-Li says that. And he says, the day Bison graced your village with his presence will be remembered by you for all times as the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. And that's one of the coldest quotes, I think, in movie history. And only when you become rich, important, famous, infamous, whatever it is, do you truly understand it.
That's the revenge, gentlemen.
That's crazy, bro. He said the day that he graced his village will be, with his presence, will be remembered by you for the rest of your life as the most important day ever. But for me, it was just a Tuesday. I don't think y'all understand how deep that is. Because it's like, when you really on that level way up here, and you get to the point to where you piss people off just by them seeing your face or hearing your voice and not even hearing the words that you say, man, that's crazy.
If you're not out here becoming successful to get revenge on the people who didn't believe on you, you're a perma victim who is nothing but a prey for predators. Are you going to live 70 long years with nobody who ever wrongs you regretting that decision? You're going to be 70 years old and everybody who ever treated you badly is going to be glad they did because they're going to think of you as a fucking scumbag. They're going to think, I'm glad I don't talk to him anymore. I'm glad I left that guy. I'm glad I never believed in him. And they're going to be right. And you don't have motivation to go try, so they feel some regret. You want to just be the laughing stock of everybody who's ever interacted with you ever, and you lack motivation somehow? You don't have a six-pack, big arms, a bunch of money, a Lambo? You have none of those things? And all the people who ever said you were a fucking loser were right? Imagine that. That's how you're going to live your life as a man?
Man, it's crazy because some people are just content with being an average nobody who nobody knows, nobody respects, and nobody looks up to, nobody listens to, nobody takes seriously. Most people are okay with just being average, and that blows my mind. Like, you don't want to be remembered for something? And when I say something, I don't mean anything like some of these people be going out here doing stupid shit to be remembered by. But I mean being remembered by doing something legendary, by engraving your legacy in history type stuff. Most people don't see that as too much work. And too much work, bro. You got like on average, what, 75, 80 years to live? And you telling me within that 75 to 80 years to live, becoming something great is too much work? Come on, bro. Y'all be in your 20s talking about it's too much work. Your 20s, your life hasn't even started yet. Talking about it's too much work. Come on now, bro.
It is go time. It always has been. It always will be. It's perpetual. It's never ending. There's a super chat here I'm going to read. $500 super chat. Tate, great to see you, my brother. Thank you for having a stream. We missed this. Also, the updates in the real world are awesome.
Have you covered those yet?
I haven't even told them the updates.
Are we going to tell them what's coming?
Perhaps it is the faith which allows them to earn the beauty of salvation. Our students send $500 super chats. You don't have $500 for fucking groceries. Do you understand the difference? Do you understand there is a new level of life to unlock? Do you understand that everybody who has ever wronged you is currently laughing at you? If you don't feel like going to the gym and you don't feel like joining the real world, you don't feel like making money, let me say this to you. Everybody who ever wronged you is currently laughing at you because you are not more successful than them. They were right. Everybody is laughing at you. Behind your back, you're a man. Have some dignity. Have some honor. Stand up. Everyone is making fun of you. And the only possible revenge is success. It should be all you think about. It should be all you do. It doesn't matter who the president is. Nobody's coming. No one's going to save you. You need to do it. Yourself. Just you. By yourself. Get up and do it. Otherwise...
That's facts. And y'all going to have to excuse that stupid ass ice cream truck that's outside. It's crazy to me that they still be driving around, even though there's not very many people outside no more. But, no, bro. A lot of people talk about, man, I don't want to do this by myself. Come on, bro. You doing it by yourself is a much greater, I won't say much greater, but it's something that you can be, I guess, proud of doing because you've done it by yourself without anybody else helping you out. If you're working alongside somebody for the same goal, that's still something to be proud of. But doing it alone is absolutely insane.
They're going to be right. You're going to lose your youth. You're going to lose your energy. You're going to lose your chi. You're going to become an old man. You're going to sink into a chair. And you would have lived your entire life as a fucking joke. And if that doesn't motivate you to try, if that will not motivate you to do something simple, like press buttons on a keyboard to get a power level, which will affect the money in your bank, then you are born to lose. Next super chat, $200 super chat. I'm in Hustlers Campus with Professor Moneybag. I'm a champion member, over 5K profit, and I will apply to the council once I hit 10K. Real G.
Imagine making 5K profit at whatever his age is, using the internet. The idea that you could make money using the internet when I was a teenager was alien to everybody. No one even believed the internet was going to be that big of a hit when I was in my early teens. Imagine not leaving your house and making money. To men our age, that is absolutely mind-blowing.
Dude, imagine not having to leave your house and making money, and you got a whole gym set up in your house. You got your treadmill, you got your bench, you got your barbells, dumbbells. You got probably even a Stairmaster too, who knows. You legit, the only time you would have to go out. And that, even then, you wouldn't even have to because you could just order them. Because nowadays, you can order pretty much anything and have it shipped to your house. You could have groceries delivered to your house, unless you just want to get out. But dude, and the crazy thing is there's so many different ways to make money on the internet. You just got to be willing to put in the time, effort, and resources into learning and applying said ways to achieve success. That's a fact.
Comfort of your home.
Now, that don't mean that it's going to come by in the snap of your finger like that. No, it's going to take time, just like anything else. But you can do it.
from the comfort of your home.
You used to have to go out and get money from the world somehow, usually by working some job. And I'm not knocking it because I've done it. But the world has changed and the world is speeding up. And it's speeding up now more than ever. The jobs that you go out and do in the world to make money are slowly becoming obsolete. Obsolete. Forklift drivers being replaced. Truckers being replaced. Next is going to be surgeons, dentists being replaced. We see it every day.
I was wrong, which is very rare. The person who sent the $500 super chat sent it twice. $1,000. That's how our students roll. Money is nothing but a tool. It's nothing but...
And you know, people in the comment section who ain't doing nothing, ain't about nothing, they're mad because these people are donating these massive ass amounts of money because they have it. They know they're going to make it right back because they listened and paid attention. I'm serious, bro. Y'all need to go join the real world.
But something to be used. You're trying to hoard it and save it because you're a coward. He's now been mentioned on one of the most famous podcasts in the world. He's a fucking winner. That's why he's in the real world. That's why he has the money to spend. I'm now going to find his ID and send him power level. That's how the world works. Gentlemen, you are already mad you didn't buy Bitcoin at $500.
How many times have you told people to buy Bitcoin over the last number of years? Keep in mind, if you watch any old clip of Andrew and I panicking, telling everybody to buy Bitcoin now because it's 17K, you maybe thought it was too expensive to buy one, too expensive to buy some. Oh, now it's 18K, now it's 20K. I want you to imagine the truth. And the truth is, every time I was online telling you to do that, I had bought some. And how much Bitcoin have I sold? My first Bitcoin, I was late. First Bitcoin, I think I bought at $3,400. I still have that Bitcoin. I have never sold one. Never lost a game.
Undefeated. And just like you wish you had a time machine to go back in time because you now know things you did not know, it is exactly the same with the real world 1.0 and 2.0. When you understand how important power level is, you'll be desperate to go back in time and get a power level boost that eternally lasts on your account like the first generation students. If you join before August 15th, you'll have a power level boost forever. And you're going to say, if only I had that power level boost. If only I would have joined before August 15th. Why didn't Andrew tell me?
See, here's the thing. He is telling you right now. And guess what? It still ain't the 15th yet. There's still 2 more days to go, but really more like a day and a half more to go. So you still have the opportunity to get in there and join and be grandfathered in to the 2.0 with the power boost and still learn things, bro. There's still time. If you don't want to go the absolute hard route, there's still time. It's still going to be hard, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be as absolutely hard as new people who join 2.0 that don't get that power boost. And really all this is a what's the term, bro? It's a incentive. There it goes. It's an incentive to get in there and put in work and learn something. So on top of you getting in there and putting in work and learning something on how to make money, you can make more money while you're learning how to make money. That's really what it is. I was muted.
People operate in frames of hindsight, and I ban hindsight from my house. I ban it from my circle. I ban it from my conversations. And I catch myself doing it sometimes. And Andrew corrects me, and I correct him. I'll sometimes look at Andrew and be like, oh man, if we had done this instead of this, think of how much richer we'd be. And Andrew will say, oh, if we had made this move instead of that move, look how much richer we'd be. Any jackass in the world with a time machine and actual hindsight could turn back time 1 week and become a billionaire. Any jackass. Look at the horse racing results, cut back 1 week, parlay bet. Hindsight doesn't matter. And I want you to ban these conversations from your circle. Right now, you may be sitting around, damn, the Tate told me to buy Bitcoin 3 years ago and I didn't. Shit, Tate said join the real world when it was $49 and XYZ was coming, and I didn't. You have to ban hindsight from your conversations because today is the first day of the rest of your life. Anybody, let alone Andrew and I with hindsight, could be a billionaire. If I could turn back time 10 years, knowing everything I know now, I could be worth $500 billion. But that is purely hypothetical and not worth even conversing about. It's like a game of chess where you can't take your moves back. All you could do is make the best move available on the board at the time. And let me tell you, when you're in my position, which is a winning position, I'm looking at a chessboard full of queens. I'm in a winning position. Yes, I could have more. Yes, I could have done this different. Yes, I could have negated XYZ mistake because everybody makes mistakes. However, if you are worth hundreds of millions of dollars, as I am, and you're looking at a winning chessboard, hindsight is completely irrelevant. I've won. Because the trick to life is you have to do it without hindsight. You have to play in real time. That's what separates winners from losers. Elon could be 5 times richer. Bill Gates could be 10 times richer. Warren Buffett, 100 times richer. They could all be 100 times richer with hindsight. The fact that's what's so impressive about some of the richest people in the world and the people who've made the best decisions, Michael Saylor, for example, is he didn't do it with hindsight. He was sitting there in real time with the clock ticking, the chess clock that dictates every single one of our lives, that times out at around 70 years. And in real time, he made the moves he made to become a winner. Ban the conversations about hindsight from your life. Ban them and make the best move now. Not after this emergency meeting. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not as a fucking New Year's resolution. Now.
That's the thing about hindsight is the way I see it is that it's a double-edged sword. And the reason why is because you can get caught up on hindsight talking about, oh man, this, that, and the third. If I would have done this and I'd have done that, and you wallow in your sorrow and all this, that, and the third because you didn't do anything. That's going to be harmful towards your future. But if you look at it in hindsight and understand, okay, well, I didn't do this when I had that opportunity, but if that opportunity comes up again, I know what to do. That's a benefit from hindsight because you learn from it and you learn what you need to do whenever something like that arises again. But if you just sit around and always talking about the past and always talking about this and always talking about that and never making plans to go forward to build your empire, guess what? You're just going to stay there.
The best move you can possibly make is to ensure you're a first-generation student. You must join before August 15th to have a permanent power level boost applied to your account for eternity, for the rest of human time. If you delay, if you do not act, if you sit still, you will feel the bitter pain of regret, because what did I say to you? What is the most fantastic form of revenge? Success. And you know what? Let me tell you something from the heart. If I tell you to do something and you don't do it, I get offended. Because you should fucking listen to me, because I know what I'm talking about. So if I say to you, you need to be a first-generation student or you're going to regret it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure you fucking regret it. I'm gonna do anything it takes. And how am I going to...
I love it, bro. I love it, man. I'm excited to see what's next for the real world. Where it's going to be at in the next few years compared to now. I mean, we're just about to go into 2.0. And I'm excited to see what's going to come about later on in the future. How far it will have come along. How much it will have grown. All the new things that could be added to it. I'm excited for it, man.
to get my revenge on you for your petulance, for your
disobedience,
your ignorance, for the fact that you refuse to believe in our platform and believe in me. The best way I can get that revenge is success. I will make sure all of the first generation students are massively successful. I will make sure our platform grows more powerful than ever before. I will make sure power level is more important than it's ever been. I will make sure everybody gets rich except for you. Except you.
Should President Trump remove Pride Month and Veterans Month? We believe the people who spent risking...
Everyone on the planet will have everything they desire except you. Because success is the best revenge. And the revenge is coming. But the same reason you need to be successful for everyone who didn't believe in you, I need to be successful for everyone who doesn't listen to me when I say you have until August 15th to be a...
These ads are age. Man, you ain't even lying, bro. You ain't even lying. Like, I totally rock with Trump turning Pride Month into Veterans Month. But, bro, quit pulling these ads right in front of my face asking me. I get it, and I support it, but quit.
First generation student before the Real World 2.0 comes out. And one way or another, I'm going to win. Gentlemen, you've wasted this year under this favorable administration. You've achieved next to fucking nothing. And it's about time that changed. For the first time in your life, be first. Take action, and perhaps you stand a chance of winning. You have until August 15th. We're monitoring the student reactions in real time. For the next 90 days, we're going to be rolling out the Real World 2.0 with endless upgrades, features, weapons that our students can use in the fight against poverty. And we see some of the weapons went live yesterday, and people are extremely happy about them. Inside of the Real World app, you can now receive, deposit, send, save, grow your money. Not only can you make money, you can receive it, you can send it, and you can grow your money. We are becoming the #1 productivity suite on the planet. And this is only the first step in the long journey of rolling out 2.0, which is going to happen in real time in front of our students. If you join before August 15th, you will be your first generation. First generation students will benefit from a lifetime bonus. You're going to join us one way or another. Otherwise, you're going to stay poor. So you can join us as a first generation or a second generation. The choice is up to you. But if you are looking for an online learning platform with dedicated millionaires putting in their time, energy, and effort all day, every day to make you money, we are waiting for you inside of the real world.
Y'all heard him. They waiting inside of the real world. Man, this is a square business ass episode, bro. I can't even lie to you. Like, they're all always square business, but this one is just, I don't know. Maybe it's because there's a new update coming to the real world and everything's gonna change, and maybe that's part of it. But this, man, maybe I'm just excited for the future. Who knows? That was 100% facts. Anyways, with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Let's go Real World 2.0. We lit. So go on, man. Wish you the best. I appreciate you for tapping in, Ahmed. You just caught the tail end. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Let's go Real World 2.0. Let's go Real World 2.0. With that being said, I'm out. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And I'm going to go ahead and let Rev take it from here, man.
You're really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will. I'm that nigga.
Motherfucker, because it's my world and every motherfucking thing in it. That including your asshole too.
Well, if God send the devil in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit, then motherfucker, you fucked up, huh? You fucked up, huh? You know your ass is doomed. What you got to speak? If you don't know shit to speak on this topic I'm bringing up, shut your goddamn ass up.
What do you say, Gerard? You ignorant slut.
I don't think I'm God. I ain't say I think I believe. I know, and if you study the words, you study my book, you will know I'm me too.
You didn't create the heaven and the earth, baby.
But I did. I'm that motherfucker. You know me, don't you?
Hell no, I don't want you.
You don't know me? Then shame on your goddamn ass then. Shit, I'm the motherfucker. Give a fuck what you believe in. Believe in you some goddamn Ku Klux Klans members, don't you? And house nigga, bitch-made ass, nincome fucking poops. Monkey-minded, Afrocentric motherfuckers, you wanna call me and tell me your opinion?